Stop for a moment and listen carefully before you scroll away. Answer one question honestly, without excuses or comforting little lies. If you lost your job tomorrow, how long could you survive? Would your savings carry you calmly, or would panic immediately take over? Most people assume they're broke because their income simply isn't high. But income is rarely the villain quietly destroying their financial stability. The real enemy hides quietly behind convenience, comfort, and everyday normalcy. It's debt, and it spreads slowly like fog, covering everything. Debt never looks dangerous when it first enters your life. It looks helpful, friendly, almost like a lifeline during emergencies. Banks present it like freedom wrapped in shiny plastic cards. Stores market it like opportunity with cheerful monthly payment promises. Everyone around you treats borrowing money like an ordinary adult behavior, so you accept it without questioning the long-term consequences. Nobody wakes up dreaming about owing strangers money forever. The trap begins small, almost too small to notice. A credit card for emergencies feels responsible and smart. A car loan seems necessary for work and daily survival. A new phone financed monthly feels harmless and affordable. Subscriptions stack quietly, each one tiny, forgettable, almost invisible. $10 here disappears without emotional resistance or thought. $50 there feels like nothing in the moment. $200 monthly seems manageable because you're still earning regularly. Nothing feels heavy, nothing feels urgent, nothing feels threatening. Then one day, you check your account and feel confused. Your paycheck arrives and disappears almost instantly without explanation. Before you touch it, the money already belongs to someone else. Rent claims a large piece before you even breathe. Car payments follow, demanding their share without negotiation or mercy. Credit cards whisper for minimum payments that never truly reduce balances. Insurance, utilities, and subscriptions nibble away what little remains. You work full-time, yet somehow feel constantly broke. The math never adds up no matter how careful you try. That's the quiet trap nobody explains during childhood or school. It's not dramatic bankruptcy or collectors shouting through your phone. It's slow, silent, exhausting financial bleeding every single month. Month after month, year after year, progress seems impossible. You feel like you're running hard but staying exactly where you started. Imagine earning $4,000 every month from steady work. At first glance, that income sounds respectable and comfortable. Then reality begins subtracting numbers with ruthless precision. $1,500 disappears immediately toward rent or mortgage obligations. $500 covers car payments, gas, and required insurance costs. $600 goes toward credit cards, carrying balances from old decisions. Groceries take another chunk just to keep the household functioning. Phones and subscriptions quietly remove more cash without offering real value. Small, random spending fills gaps you barely remember later. Suddenly, the month ends and almost nothing remains for you. You didn't party recklessly or waste money on luxury vacations. You simply lived a normal life like everyone else around you, yet you're still stuck, stressed, and wondering what went wrong. Debt makes normal life surprisingly expensive without you realizing. It steals tomorrow's income to pay for yesterday's pleasures. Every payment you send serves something already long forgotten. You're working today to settle decisions made months ago. That means your effort builds nothing new for your future. No investments grow, while interest quietly grows stronger. This is why you feel stuck no matter how hard you try. Interest is the silent predator most people never truly understand. It compounds daily, feeding on your balance like an endless tax. A $5,000 balance quietly becomes $6,000 without warning. Minimum payments barely touch the principal hiding underneath. Years pass and the number stubbornly refuses to disappear. It feels unfair, almost illegal, yet completely normal everywhere. Banks designed this system carefully because trapped customers are profitable customers. They don't want you free. They want you comfortable and compliant. Comfortable people keep paying forever without questioning the structure. Nobody teaches this reality in school or family conversations. So people repeat the same cycle without ever learning better. Swipe the card, promise repayment, then stress about bills later. Pay the minimum, breathe briefly, then repeat the routine again. Time slips away faster than you notice or appreciate. Suddenly, you're 35 or 40 feeling financially exhausted. You worked for decades but built almost nothing meaningful. No investments, no assets, no choices, just endless obligations. That realization hurts deeper than any temporary sacrifice ever could. But awareness creates power the moment you truly understand the game. Once you see the trap clearly, escape becomes possible. Most people think they suffer from low-income problems. In reality, they suffer from accumulated debt obligations. Step 1 sounds simple, but requires discipline and courage. Stop digging deeper before trying to climb out. No new credit cards, promising rewards, or tempting discounts. No financing gadgets or clothes you don't genuinely need. No buy now pay later schemes masking future stress. If you cannot afford something today, you simply wait. This mindset alone changes your entire financial trajectory. Every new debt resets progress like stepping backward repeatedly. It's like sprinting forward on a treadmill, moving backward. Next, you need brutal clarity about every obligation. List every debt on paper with balances and interest rates. Seeing the numbers removes mystery and reduces emotional fear. Vague anxiety disappears when facts stand directly in front. Choose a strategy and commit without second-guessing constantly. Either attack smallest balances first or highest interest aggressively. Both methods work if you stay consistent and focused. Momentum matters more than perfection or complex calculations. Throw every extra dollar at one target relentlessly. Side income, bonuses, refunds, everything becomes ammunition. Destroy that debt completely and celebrate the small victory. Then move to the next like a focused machine. Each cleared balance feels like removing heavy chains from your ankles. Your paycheck suddenly stretches further and breathing becomes easier. Hope slowly returns where stress once dominated your thoughts. This is when something powerful begins changing internally. Money starts staying with you instead of leaving instantly. You stop paying interest and start keeping actual cash. Instead of funding banks, you fund your own future. Now investing finally makes sense and becomes realistic. Investing while drowning in debt is swimming with weights attached. First remove the weights, then swim toward opportunity. Debt first, freedom second, wealth third. Always remember that order. Skipping steps usually leads people back into the same trap. This journey isn't about being cheap or miserable forever. It's about control, confidence, and genuine long-term security. People without debt have options most workers secretly envy. They can quit toxic jobs without immediate fear. They can take risks and build businesses calmly. They sleep better because bills aren't haunting their thoughts. Clear minds make smarter decisions and spot better opportunities. Meanwhile, debt keeps you anxious and overly cautious. Anxious people accept bad deals and poor financial choices. That psychological weight steals confidence more than money ever could. Imagine waking up without any balances demanding attention. No credit card notifications, no looming due dates. Your paycheck lands and actually belongs entirely to you. You decide where it goes with intention and purpose. Savings grow steadily while investments compound quietly in the background. Peace slowly replaces stress like sunlight replacing heavy clouds. This life isn't reserved for the wealthy or lucky. It's available to disciplined, consistent, ordinary people. People who finally decide they're done being trapped. So if you feel that pressure right now, good. Discomfort often signals the moment real change begins. Today can become the turning point of your financial story. Cut the cards, list the debts, create a clear plan. Start small if necessary, but start immediately without excuses. Every month you delay means another month serving your past. You deserve to build a future instead of repaying old mistakes. A future where money works quietly for you daily, not for banks, not for interest, not for endless payments, for you, your family, and the freedom you truly want.